This is a genuine smile, okay? I'm excited. Welcome to This is DJ, and we're here with the Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay review. I'm pretty excited for this. I really want this game to come out already. But yeah, we're gonna do like a reaction. I'm gonna talk in this, so if you want to see it with like no talking, then you should like go look it up yourself. Not sound mean or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna talk over this video a little bit, and yeah, afterwards I'm gonna do just a quick like analysis, just to see like what I can spot and stuff. Let's go ahead and cut to the video.
They'll probably hang you, buddy.
Okay, we got Arthur Morgan in a cell. Okay, Scott broken out of.
You coming, buddy?
In the late 1800s,
Dutch back there.
America was evolving on its way to becoming the most.
This reminds me so much of GTA Online when the first trailer came out.
And civilization was spreading rapidly into the huge, wild, and lawless frontier. With Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games aims to create a living
This game
world
looks so amazing.
that's not simply open, but deeper.
Come on, pretty boy.
More interactive and detailed than ever.
Pretty boy.
Okay, we got some
Combining
brutal fighting
action,
here.
Storytelling,
Oh my gosh, this still looks amazing.
and gameplay in new ways. As you live,
God,
die,
got that
and
dead
fight
eye.
to survive as an outlaw in a notorious gang.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
Are we gonna get into gameplay now? Alright.
The game is an attempt to capture this pivotal moment when the age of outlaws was ending and the modern world was born. There is a huge world to explore, set across
I cannot stress how beautiful this game looks.
From harsh
Gotta get this on PC
forests
sometime.
to
Look at that bear in the
untamed
background.
swamplands and sweeping deserts, rugged livestock
Lizard, dude.
towns
It's a freaking
to
lizard.
modernizing cities, and much more. All populated with a diverse cast of characters from turn-of-the-century life.
Is that Nikola Tesla?
Please. I'm waiting for someone interesting to turn up.
You play as Arthur Morgan, a trusted senior gun in the Vanderlyn gang, a band of outlaws and outcasts on the run from the pressures of civilized life.
We're gonna borrow a little money from old Uncle Sam and be out of his hair once and for all.
Each time they're forced to flee an area, the gang sets up a camp as a base.
Dude, never
This is
mind.
where gang
We
members
better be
meet,
able to swim in this game. If we
perform chores,
can't swim,
play
that's gonna
games,
be
and
sad.
share stories.
Okay?
Anyway, I got caught by
That
some
that
hill
that
country
really
sheriff
took me off of the
stealing a
last Red
chicken, I
Dead.
think it was, and he decided I was going to be hanged for it.
These are the people Arthur calls family, and you will get to know each gang member over
Fast
the
Furious
course of the
9?
game.
So, you saved the
Family.
bastard's
Just
life
one
and
last
you're
ride.
robbing
That's
sheep?
basically what this is.
Helping the camp with food and
It's like- it's
supplies
supposed to be like
will
one
keep
last,
morale high, while spending time
like,
with
heist.
other gang members can reveal new secrets, fun things to do, and opportunities for mischief.
How about you and me go and redistribute some property?
In and out of camp, the world is alive and responds to the
Freaking
player.
God rays walking through the freaking forest there.
And your guns aren't the only way to interact with the environment. Call out to a passing rider.
That's a nice horse.
Talk yourself into trouble
Hey.
with a local tough guy.
Clear out.
Or out of trouble with a town sheriff. Or intimidate a witness into silence, and more.
Keep your mouth shut. You're dead, friend.
At this time, shooting a gun wasn't really that,
Confrontations
scary.
can be escalated
Not
or
like today, where
diffused.
somebody shoots a gun, everybody panics.
Do what you want. I don't care.
You can form friendships,
God, you did it.
or make enemies as you choose.
You killed my cousin, you sick son of a bitch!
Your actions have consequences,
Okay.
and it's up to you to decide
GTA
just
4.
how honorable Arthur is.
Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me?
Shooting and fighting have both been radically improved to make combat deep and engaging
just looks
at all
so good.
times. Each weapon has unique characteristics,
There we go. We got
with
it.
realistic reload and recoil that always keeps the player grounded and connected to the action in a gunfight.
If you guys think this looks like the first Red Dead
the bond
Redemption,
with your horse is crucial and
I mean,
changes
you gotta
based
go
on your
back
treatment
and
of the
check again
animal.
because like the graphics
Some
have
breeds are
improved
better
greatly
suited
with
for
the Red
certain
Dead.
tasks.
Got a fella been looking for a decent workhorse
It's more like GTA 5, maybe even a
Your
little
saddle
bit better.
And saddlebags can store extra weapons, along with supplies and animal carcasses that you pick up while out roaming or hunting.
You put the deer on the back of the horse. Oh my
Over
gosh.
time, the bond between you and your horse will grow, making them easier to control in tense situations.
Yeah, he's a great horse, aside from when the devil got him.
A rich and varied
Freaking the
ecosystem
horses.
thrives in the world,
Got a
full
moose
of
up there.
predators, prey,
freaking
and
alligator.
scavengers, all smart and sometimes deadly.
You want to come with me? I'll show you how we hunt one.
Hunting helps the camp or earns you money. Wound an animal and you'll have to track them down. Animal
thought it was
pelts
snake
and
there
other
for a
items
second.
you find can be traded for cash to use at general stores, gunsmiths, saloons, and elsewhere.
This is God's own country, and I feel I'm in purgatory.
This is a world that is rich in depth and detail, all designed to be explored on horseback or on foot. As you live the fateful journey of a gang of outlaws on the run across America. In the next gameplay video, we'll look at missions, activities, enemy gangs, robberies, other things to do, and much more, including the evolution of sharpshooting using the Deadeye system.
Yeah. All right. This is a genuine smile. Okay. I'm excited. Damn, yeah. So there's gonna be another gameplay video. Can't really not expect that. I mean, Rockstar's always gonna give some juice to work with. But oh man, okay. Let's go ahead and go back to some key points that I want to see. So here we got the train, and you better know, people are gonna be making videos of this, trying to stop the train. It's not gonna work out. Never works out. Okay, right here, dude. I'm guessing it's just, you know, it's just this spot on the map. But it'd be cool, like, if there's actually active weather. There will probably be rain. But imagine, like, the whole place, the whole map snowed. By the way, I hope the map is, like, absolutely huge. Like, 4 times bigger than the first Redemption. Alright, so right here, see, you've got some the mountains in the back. Wonder if we actually be able to climb them properly. They seem to have trails, that's what they said. But, like, if you remember the first Redemption, really couldn't get on the very top unless we went through this, like, specific path and forced our way up there. And it was pretty cool to be all the way at the top, just looking down into the world. Look at that scenery, dude. Like, this is gonna be on consoles. It's not even on PC yet, I hope. If it doesn't come to PC, then it'll be sad. Okay, we got the bear here in the background. And the sun rays just bleeding through the trees. What's in the bottom right there?
Dense forests.
What is that? I don't think that's a honey badger.
To untamed swamplands
Kind of looks like
and
a
sweeping
raccoon.
deserts.
Too,
Rugged
but
life.
not really. Let's go back. All right, in the scene we got the lizard there. It's the Gila monster, and some buzzards in the background, I believe. Plenty of birds back there. Skull of a bull. Cacti looks pretty detailed. Probably gonna have a lot of missions here, like herding the cows into pens. Might be pretty cool, you know, just enjoying the scenery. Just like, yo, get in there. Without the accent, weird accent that just came out of my mouth. Look at that. Look at that electricity there. It's like, it's supposed to be a rare sight, isn't it? I forgot. Where did Nikola Tesla like invent electricity? Yeah, it's a theater late at night. You know, we should be able to see like all the stars because, you know, back in this time there wasn't a lot of city lights like there is today. You know, maybe they'll put like constellations and stuff like that. This guy over here looks pretty homeless or something. I don't know. Maybe he just got his ass kicked out of the bar. I mean, that kind of looks like a good, nice jacket. Maybe someone gave it to him. Huh. He looks kind of tired. Maybe it's early in the morning. This guy looks like Nikola Tesla or something. All right, so we should already know that in this game, it's before Red Dead Redemption, the first one. So it's a prequel. And we're not playing Marston anymore. We're playing Arthur Morgan, which is part of the Dutch gang that John Marston was a part of. And if you saw the third trailer, he actually shows up there. You can see young John Marston. He's got that fresh cut on his face that you can see the scar of in the previous game. We don't really know who this guy is, and we don't know how his tail will end. Got Dutch there, right? I believe it's Dutch. Look at him all nice and young. Yeah, over here we got I can see a fire back there. I don't know if that's part of the mission or if wildfires can break loose. That'd be interesting. Wildfires can just happen. I guess, you know, it had to regrow or something. I don't know. They're getting ready for some heist. I don't know who that chick is. She kind of reminds me of McFarston.
Each time they're forced to flee an area, the gang sets up a camp as a base. This is where gang members eat, sleep, perform chores, play games.
Okay, so from what I'm getting from this is, you know, our save point is going to be like moving all over the place as we progress through the game. So we're never going to live in the same house because we have tents where, you know, we're always moving. Can't stay somewhere because we do a lot of bad things in this game. So we got to keep on the run. And here we got some poker going on, I believe. And they're betting pretty big. If you look at that 78 cents, like no joke. Back then, that's probably what, $50? I don't know. But I really hope they put this into multiplayer again and revise it a little bit, because it was pretty annoying that you had to get the DLC. So not everybody had it, and that led to nobody really playing it. But with GTA Online now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pretty sure they're not gonna have a problem making online interesting. As we saw earlier, you can like put you know, your game on the back of your horse. Here you got Arthur carrying the deer into the settlement for now. Guess you're gonna cut it up, cook it. No more of that. Freaking sticking a knife into them, and they just poop, become without skin, and then it's like, oh, I got meat, but the meat's still on the deer. It's like one of my favorite scenes. Seems really like dusty or foggy. I believe there's a river to the right. Got this nice trail. Got some deer right there standing in front. And you see the bottom right, it says stop leading. So you can, I guess just on the fly, you can just let go of the horse. That's pretty cool. Like you couldn't do that last game where you could just walk your horse. But here we go. You got the lead. You just, instead of riding the horse, you're like, all right, let's just walk together, buddy.
The world is alive and responds to the player.
Well, ain't this?
I wonder if you can tie the horse to a tree. Guess we'll find out in the future. Here you go. On the bottom right here, you have some choices of aiming a weapon if you don't like aiming a weapon if you don't like the people you're looking at. And you got a greet button, you know, nice gestures and stuff. Antagonize, you know, tell them they're a whore or something. She's kind of acting like one. Okay. I'm starting to understand this now. In the bottom right where it said stranger before, okay, it's like changing all the time. So it depends on like if they're an actual stranger or if you actually know who they are. So you see we got Limon Raider. He's got some little group of raiders. So you know who they are. So you can choose to greet them, antagonize them, or just cut to the chase and shoot them. We got the deputy here and interactions for him. You can defuse him, which I'm guessing is the please sheriff, and can you let me out of this situation, something like that. You see, you can beat the witness, you can dismiss him, threaten him, or you can just straight up shoot him. Yeah, you see this guy here in the red. He took this guy, like kidnapped him or hostage, whatever. And you know, Arthur here is just like riding along with his horse and his game, passing by this guy. This guy's getting a little uneased, so he's telling Arthur to like back off, and Arthur here's got a choice of if he wants to get rid of this guy, save whoever that is on the floor. He doesn't know who that guy is. He doesn't know what he's done. Or he could, you know, here he just chooses to keep on going. It's none of my business. I'm just gonna keep going.
Confrontations can be escalated or diffused.
Take it easy. Do what you want. I don't care.
You can form friendships.
God,
Okay, we got a bear trap over there. So I guess it's like one of those like event things that just happen randomly. This guy has somehow stepped on a bear trap. He's calling. You're just walking along and you hear this guy yelling. You got this probably like blue marker on the map. You go to him and you see he's there stuck in a bear trap. Do you try to help him or you just leave him be?
You killed my cousin, you sick son of a bitch.
So I'm guessing they're trying to tell us right here. If you can see on the right there on the building where it says old light, there's a little reward thing. It's for a bounty, and I guess she is a cousin of that bounty, and you just redeemed your own money. You know, you got to make that money. Always like bounty hunting. So here you got a choice. You want to let this guy live or let him fall to his death. And from the video, he lets him live.
Shooting and fighting have both been radically improved.
See, they added tackling to this game, so you just run right behind someone instead of GTA 5 where you just run, jump, and ragdoll into the other person. You both just poop right there. You can actually tackle the person.
Make combat deep and engaging at all times.
He like grabbed his face while he's fighting. So yes, they really have put some more emphasis into the fighting.
Each weapon has unique characteristics, with realistic reload and recoil that always keeps the player grounded and connected to the action in a gunfight.
Man, this scene right here just throws me back. Even though there's no zombies anywhere, but it just throws me back to Undead Nightmare. And oh my gosh, if they make another one of Undead Nightmare, that's gonna be amazing. Especially if they finally add like free roam zombies, then you better know I'm gonna get into that.
In a similar way, the bond with your horse is crucial and changes based on your treatment of the animal.
Okay, so right here we can brush our horse and, you know, keep him clean. It's probably, you know, we don't have cars in this era. Actually, we do have, but there are electric cars that do exist, but I don't know if they actually show them. That'd be cool. They show one like electric cars like Jay Leno had. But, you know, everybody's vehicle or transportation is horses at this time, and you don't have a car to wash, you have a horse to wash. You know, horses get dirty. They're animals like us. So you can take a brush and clean them up a little bit. Maybe actually change, you know, how clean they look.
Still, girl.
Some breeds are better suited for...
Yeah, oh, okay. See, yeah, we got the different breeds. I already forgot my breeds of horse. Right there. There's some heavy duty horses right there. I know that.
certain tasks.
I got a fella been looking.
Your saddle and saddlebags can store extra weapons.
Okay. So, does that mean we're not gonna really be able to have all our guns up our butt like in Grand Theft Auto? Or what? Because we can store, like, I guess a certain amount of weapons in this game. We can store them on our horse. So why would we store them on our horse if we could just carry them all? That's something to think about. So they're saying that our horse actually, you know, gets used to us as we use them and stuff. So, you know, shooting it will eventually not scare them at all. And, you know, they won't start running all weird and crazy. The handling will get easier. So it's kind of just like GTA 5 where you're flying and you learn how to fly, a little progression bar. But this might be more in-depth or longer to achieve.
From when the devil got him.
Here we got Arthur breaking in a horse. It's probably like early in the game, I believe. It would make sense. You know, you're probably just chilling around. Maybe Dutch tells you, you know, go find a ride or something. We're here and find this guy, got this horse. Maybe he doesn't want this horse because he can't break it. So he's like, hey, you can break it, you can keep it.
A rich and varied ecosystem.
Got a moose up there. That thing is probably not something you want to mess with. They could probably kill you like a bear. So here we got that alligator I saw earlier. See, we got that mossy area. I don't believe this is in the same area, even though the last trailer was talking about how they did do something in Blackwater which failed, and they said they fled. So they could have fled just away from the city, or they could have fled into a totally different place, which would be better, because the last map was, you know, it was good, but need something different every time. But yeah, we got another mossy land here. We got that bear and two wolves. Got the waterfall back there on the right with the train tracks. This is where I think they will actually let us be in the water this time. If you look right behind the bear, you see that little path of rocks. I don't know, it just kind of looks like a perfect walkway. Like it's probably pretty shallow there. You just ride your horse across the river. Okay, I did not see this before. There's actually a bow. This game. There wasn't a bow in the last game, was there? Okay, you see, this line I saw earlier, I was thinking it was like a snake, but somehow it's a tracking system where you can smell their butthole, I guess, because that's where it looks like the trail's going to. But you gotta, looks like, hey, that's a moose, yeah, it's a moose. Okay, we saw this place in one of the first videos that I actually did an analysis on. You can come here and like sell your deer to the general store, maybe, or maybe you're just parking here and there's actual butcher somewhere. All right, so here in this scene, looks like we got a broken down old church. Got a fox there, just walking to this ruin. Atmosphere is pretty like creepy looking. Got a buzzard up there. It's gonna become a gun cleaning simulator here, I guess. Look at those engravings on the gun. You see the aiming system, unlike just like, you know, the pistols and whatnot, you can see there's a circle, like very faint. I'm guessing that's like the spread of the gun. Maybe they'll implement different chokes so we can have, you know, more condensed shots or wider shots. Maybe it just depends on the shotgun you use. So here you can see the clouds, and it looks like it might be raining back there toward the mountains, or the clouds just that certain angle look like that. You also seem to have some smoke over there in the back right somewhere. And we also got some power line telephone post here, just in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so we got some fishing, which is an activity, but can we really just catch fish and you know, sell them on our own time? All right, well, that's all I have for you today, guys. Freaking, this game is amazing. Can't wait for the next gameplay trailer to come out, which should be soon. Maybe in the next 2 weeks, it will be out. But hopefully this game does not get postponed again, because it was supposed to come out earlier this year, October 26th. It looks really good. So hopefully there's no bugs when it releases. Also, hopefully it doesn't get postponed. But you know what? As long as it comes out polished, I guess it's good. But I don't want to wait until 2020, you know. But yeah, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and like it, and don't dislike it, because that's just bad. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring dong that notification bell. Ring wrong? Did I just ring wrong? Ding dong it. And until next time.